Total scam. They,
That I'm against squatting
yeah,
because housing
seriously.
is a human right. Just
Yes,
not my
damn
housing.
right. Housing is a human right,
Mhm.
and that's why you shouldn't have people like owning like five of them just so that they can rent them out as Airbnbs instead of renting them at low cost to people who need them.
Hey, welcome to Scams, Swindles, and Schemes.
A friendship thingy where we look at internet culture stuff, everyday problems, and ideas that may be more pervasive than you thought.
And then we determine if something is a
Scam
swindle.
or a scheme.
I'm Onicia Miller, filling in for Toyota Corolla, the #1 rental car of the Caribbean.
And I'm Devin Whitlock, filling in for Brian Chesky. Quick legal rundown. This show is for entertainment purposes only. Everything we say is alleged and only our highly misinformed opinion.
Sign up for a free webinar where we show you how to start your Airbnb portfolio business with zero money down, totally rec credit, and a 3rd grade education. All right. So,
Yeah.
Devin, I once rented a car locally. Okay. I was a local renting a car locally. And so I was in bumper to bumper traffic, and I think my foot like eased up on my brake and I tapped the car in front of me. Not enough to cause a scratch, a dent, or even enough for the person to be like, I need to see your insurance card. Now, I returned this car to the car rental agency, and the guy does a quick spin around. Then he pops the hood and he says, hey, you damaged my car. Now you owe me hundreds of dollars. Huh? When he opens the hood, behind the fiberglass bumper, there's a metal frame, I guess the metal frame of the bumper for the car, and it is bent like a deep U, not little, very significantly. And of course, as a woman, I was afraid. I was like, I gotta get back to you. And I went home, and then I thought about it. I was like, wait a minute. How could I hit someone to the point of bending this bar in a deep U, right? It wasn't like a half circle. It was like in, across, up. And not
There was no
even
damage outside.
right. And not even put a scratch, a fracture on the fiberglass bumper. That's when I discovered a scam. Car rental agencies in tourist towns like St. Martin will rent you a car, claim that there's damage, and then tell you, oh, don't worry about it. Your credit card comes with insurance. Now, Devin. From the perspective of the consumer, from the perspective of the rental agency, from the perspective of the credit card company, what are you saying? Scam, swindle, scheme, malicious, harmless, or what?
Yeah, from the perspective of the people who are profiting off of this, then yeah, this is perfect. But from the consumer, the person who like might have their credit impacted, or the person who just doesn't want to be accused of damaging a car when they didn't, scam, total scam. That's how this goes. It goes top down. Like if somebody with more money is like lying to somebody with less money, then that's a scam. That's the definition of it. Yeah.
I agree. This is how I feel about this, right? As a tourist town, number one, there are so many bloggers encouraging tourists to get the local public transportation instead of paying for an overpriced rental. And we as locals, it's not like the Chicago CTA buses. These are tiny minivans, 12-seaters, 16-seaters. I don't got time for you and your suitcases to squeeze up in here. So when rental companies pull these schemes, technically it's a scam, but I guess I could kind of get behind it because it's a no victim scam.
And it is being pulled on tourists usually. Yeah.
Right? It's just encouraging people to use public transportation. Also, I feel like you can't just be running on autopilot because you don't know who you're bumping up against. You see me, you could hear my accent, you know that I'm from here. Why are you scamming me? First of all, I didn't even put a credit card down because I was local. What are you doing? Come for me and my money. Anyways, that's
went
why
too far.
I rate this a scam because the execution was sloppy. It was sloppy. Also, I was a victim.
Yeah, that's what makes it a scam. The fact that it was poorly done. That's the, you know,
Right?
as a perfectionist such as yourself. Yeah.